Hello everyone, I'm Ronald Mehta and welcome back to marketing91.com. We provide management and marketing training to students and professionals worldwide through our courses, videos and community. This video is part of our comprehensive take on the gamut of human resource management. Let's start with employee retention. Employee retention is the ability of an organization to hold its employee and make sure they grow in the company. It is the organizational goal of ensuring that talented employees stick around while reducing employee turnover by developing a positive working environment. It further entails appreciating employees, ensuring equity in compensation among them, whilst encouraging a healthy work-life balance. Moving on to some examples of employee retention, in this case of Apple. Well, Apple pays about INR 1.5 crore, which is about $200,000 to engineers as a retention bonus. Apple has been granting its employees stock bonuses in recent years to prevent poaching of engineering talent from the likes of Meta. Facing competitor Meta in a chase to retain the best talent, Apple is doing its best to keep its employees. Some Apple engineers in design, hardware and operations received about $180,000 total in bonuses in December 2021. Engineers both from software and hardware divisions stand to gain from Apple's robust retention policies, which include stock bonuses. To our next example of Lego. Lego gives employees more vacation days and higher bonuses. Lego's consumer sales during September 2021 witnessed a positive spike, an increase of 35%. Along with that, their operating profits more than doubled in the same period. Thus, Lego decided to reward over 20,000 of its employees with 3 additional days off and a top-up in their bonus in April 2022, as stated by Bloomberg. According to Lego spokesperson, the rationale behind this move can be attributed as a token of respect and appreciation towards their employees who worked tirelessly during the pandemic. The kind move follows a pattern with Lego, which has a history of generously rewarding its employees. For instance, the previous bonus entailed a full month's salary. To our next example of Nike and Bumble, where employees get the week off. Nike gives its head office employees the week off to aid in their mental health amidst the pandemic chaos. As stated by a senior manager of global marketing science at Nike, our senior leaders are all sending a clear message. Take the time to unwind, de-stress and spend time with your loved ones. Do not work. He believes that the rationale behind the move is in the need of the hour, with Nike acknowledging the fact that we can prioritize mental health and still get work done. Moving on to Bumble. In June 2021, dating app Bumble introduced a company-wide week-long vacation to deal with the burnout. Later, Bumble announced that the company-wide week off would be twice a year permanent fixture. Now let's look at some employee retention strategies. To hold on to good talent, organizations can follow these strategies. Number 1, get your recruitment right. Next, get your selection process right. Number 3, socialization, coaching and growth, remuneration and rewards works like a charm. Number 5, career growth, executive training, familiarization and boarding, initiatives for retaining women should be focused on. And finally, get your exit interviews in place in order to retain talent. Let's look at each one of them briefly, starting with the first one, getting the recruitment process right. Giving applicants a realistic count of the good and bad aspects of their potential job can help retain new employees after they get selected. Employers tend to be viewed positively when they are honest about the good and facets of the job. Additionally, being honest about what they expect from employees and what difficulties they have can also help them be viewed very positively. Next, selection. Employers will be able to retain more employees and judge them better if the right techniques are used to gauge their abilities in the selection process. Various methods can be used to figure out how an individual will perform and help retain more employees. These techniques can be both personalized and objective. While personalized methods are used by companies more frequently, CV assessments, interviews, application assessments, etc. are more objective methods that are starting to become popular as well. Next, socialization. Exercises encouraging socialization can cause new recruits to be immersed in the organization quickly. This positively affects the retention rate. These may be learning exercises that require other people to participate, or they could be individual exercises. Both are aimed at helping employees be acquainted with each other better. Giving frequent and sufficient feedback, allocating advisors, trainers, or role models are examples of such exercises. At number 4, coaching and growth. Satisfaction among employees and the security of future development opportunities can be increased by providing them with sufficient training and growth opportunities. This obviously increases retention. Higher the scope of training, lesser are the chances of turnover. Suppose companies are scared of the employees being more saleable after providing training, which causes brain drain. In that case, they can consider providing training that is specific to their jobs. This can reduce turnover since the knowledge gained can barely be used in other contexts. Other ways of reducing turnover include providing employees with opportunities for growth. These include letting employees pursue further education and paying the tuition fee for staff members who stay with the business for a predetermined period of time, typically an exercise done by Starbucks. At number 5 is the remuneration and rewards. As I said, works like a charm always. Even though the turnover is moderately related to employer satisfaction and stipend, companies can exercise huge success if the rewards and remuneration package is extremely strong. Companies can directly increase retention rate with more rewards. These include giving a bonus to employees who retain them, providing vacation leaves to employees in higher positions, or probably giving employees an option of buying company stock. Intrinsic rewards to recognize and encourage autonomy while making decisions is another way of retaining employees. At number 6, career growth. Employees need to be aware of the path of their career within a company for them to want to stay in the company and acquire their own career aims. Employees can better recognize their personal aims for growth through classroom directions, conversations, and surveys. Taking these growth objectives into consideration, companies must offer employees personalized career growth opportunities. At number 7, executive training. The capability of leaders in a company can be built and developed through executive training. Coaching may be helpful when an organization undergoes modifications or change. For example, it may help to boost a leader's performance and to make leaders lead more efficiently, or to embolden managers to employ coaching approaches within their subordinates and peers. This training starts with an evaluation of employee strengths. It also includes an evaluation of how and when they can improve. Moving on to number 8, the gamut of familiarization and onboarding. Employees start developing an image of the company in their minds right from the first day at work. Then as days pass, they start considering whether they should stay in the company or leave. Many orientation initiatives can be used to inform employees about everything in the company speedily. It is a way of effectively merge the new recruit with the rest of the employees. At number 9, initiatives for retaining women. Companies can reduce their costs related to turnover and keep the best of talent through initiatives that specifically target women. This includes coaction, guidance, and helping them establish their leadership. The productivity of employees in the workspace increases when initiatives to balance the work and personal life of employees are executed. And finally, exit interviews. Companies can retain top talent if they carry out exit interviews systematically and at the right time. Exit interviews are the best platform to find out any shortcomings in the organization and retain the talent at the very last stage. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the gamut of employee retention and strategies. These are the list of sources and links referred to for our content in the video. Thank you and stay tuned for more videos.